People been asking me, why don't you do a podcast? I'm like, a podcast? What am I do a podcast for? You got a lot to say. People be listening to some of the stuff you say. Sure. Well, here we go. Crush Mics platform. Talk about some of the latest, some of the hottest stuff. Even mostly the classic stuff going on. Where somebody got their mic first. Somebody outlasted somebody in some way at an angle that probably nobody even saw. Crush Mics, that's what we're here for. Different cutting edge angles on what's going on on media, YouTube, and in the world. Stay tuned. Crush Mics. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you for tuning in to another show of Crush Mics. I am your host in my dapper tuxedo t-shirt for y'all this evening, special occasion. Korey Buckets, I digress. I'm here to bring another action-packed show for you. We have an array of topics. This evening, we will be talking about the Harlem Shake. We ain't gonna shake for him, I'm just kind of grown. We're gonna talk about the Harlem Shake versus the Millie Rock. I'm not going Millie Rock. Versus the Millie Rock. Two big sensational dances that hit the waves. Classics, we talk about the classics over the time. Which one was the best? We did a poll. Pause. Whoa, that was crazy. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Kyrie Irving versus Jason Williams, the battle of the handles. Who has the best handle in the history of the NBA? Let's talk about that. We got to talk about that. Freeway versus Rick Ross. Freeway versus Rick Ross. Why is that a good battle? Why is that a good conversation? We're going to be talking about that. DJ Clue versus Funkmaster Flex. A very interesting conversation. If you're from New York, the tri-state area, you're just a hip-hop fan, you know that is a very, very interesting conversation. Who is the best DJ out of the two? Who is? FuBu versus Karl Kani. So we're talking about the classic 90s. Who's the best? Who's the best? Who's the best brand? Karl Kani versus FuBu. And lastly, my background. Jaz the Rapper versus Official. I usually talk about a male battle, but we got a classic female battle that we're going to be talking about today. Official, no pun intended. So get right into it. The Harlem Shake versus the Millie Rock. Shout out to my school, Wilberforce, that I graduated cum laude from. Should have been a Bulldog. Shout out to everybody from the Woo. I did a little research, you know what I'm saying? Between different age groups, different boroughs, different places, different locations. What did they think was better? The Millie Rock or the Harlem Shake? You got the Harlem Shake, which was inspired by the song by G-Dep from Harlem Rapper. Shout out to G-Dep. And you got the Millie Rock, inspired by 2 Millie, who made the Millie Rock, you know what I'm saying, from Brooklyn. 2 big records, 2 songs that were huge, but let's keep it real. Crush Mics, we got to talk about it how it is, not how it might be. The Harlem Shake movement was crazy. You had grown men out there. Like I said, we can't do that. We had grown men out there shaking their Jesus up. Going crazy. They was doing the shoulders and they was looking like they was looking. We ain't even gonna get it, but they was looking like they was looking. Then we got the Millie Rock. We can't do that either. But we got the Millie Rock on any block. 2 Millie. This came out, it was kind of tough. So, if you was a guy, you wanted to grill and but you still want to do your thing on the block, and come on, you could Millie Rock and do your thing and don't. So, which one did the people feel was better across the globe? Across the globe, all age groups. What did they think was better? Hate to tell y'all, man. The people spoke. And they gave it to the Millie Rock in this TikTok. Whoa! 2 Millie beat the Harlem. The ice. Oh, my bad. I digress. Shout out to Booby Smooth and them Harlem. But yeah, man, 2 million of them got that, man. Next topic. Jason Williams versus Kyrie Irving. The battle of the handles. Who had the better handle? Let's be real about this. Jason Williams' handle was ridiculous. I think the most epic highlight that he has outside of the elbow pass, like how do you pass the ball with your elbow? Outside of the elbow pass, was the joint he did to GP. We did the GP, I think it was like 3-point line extended. GP came down, he hit him with the what was my man name? Mr. Vegas. Hit him with the Mr. Vegas. Hands high, just make a boy. Shout out to Mr. Vegas. Hands high. He hit him with that. And GP was like, GP, are you with me? GP. Oh, my bad. I digress. But GP was out the frame. Kitty was out the picture frame. Beep. He was mixing people life up, kid. Like, he was mixing people life up. So, you know, but Kyrie Irving can dribble through a New York subway during rush hour. No question. He could do flips and dribble on the ground and lay and do and one. He got Curly O'Neal mixed with a little Raw Strickland, mixed with just a little playground, a little sauce, a little and one. He got his own little When somebody tells you that they got their handle from working on with the basketball in a plastic bag, it just hit different. It hit different. Kyrie was doing the moves in the finals, crunch time. Finals crunch time means a little bit more when you're doing that showtime. Gotta give it to him. Crush Mike's platform. Kyrie Irving! Next topic. Freeway versus Rick Ross. Why is this an interesting battle? Why? When y'all really want to know, both of them got their name from a real street hustler from California, Rick Ross. He called him Freeway Ricky Ross. So they both got their name from this one dude. It was mega. Spent some time in the penitentiary, reformed his life. He's a great man doing great things, but he made a whole lot of money in that dope game. My bad. I digress. But anyway, so who is it? Who got the balls? Who makes the more classic music? Who got it? Let's see, you say Freeway, the classic Roma Rockefeller. Even though we still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 till the sun go down. It's a cold winter. Y'all niggas better bundle up. Come on, man. Hot now. Oh, my bad. Come on, Freeway was crazy. He was crazy. Woo! Just got that was Petey Crack, my bad. See you getting hype. My bad. Rick Ross. Boss. Huh? Come on, man. His bars is crazy. Pull up in the chicken box. Woo! He signed Meek Mills, man. That's a real boss move. He bought Evander Holyfield crib, man. He got they coming to America 2 in his crib. They coming to America 2 at Rick Ross' house. The Boss versus Freeway Ricky. Shout out to Phoebe. The Boss versus Freeway Ricky. Freeway got cooked by Cassidy. Love Freeway. Still my guy, even though what we... Boss wins it! Shout out to Rick Ross. Crush Mike. Next topic. DJ Glue versus my man, Funk Master Flex. Cypher, don't get gas. You gotta be from the New York area to know about that, man. Links in the description if you don't know about these two legendary DJs. In the 90s, Clue dominated the mixtape game. Like, you would pass your songs to Clue if you was trying to get on something. Like DJ Clue was that boy. Like I heard him say that he picked I'm Coming Out at the time. Pause. Whoa, that was crazy. More Money, More Problems. I'm glad they didn't go with that title. That was crazy. That was aggressive. I digress. But yeah, he picked More Money, More Problems as a single for Diddy at the time, because they didn't know where he was going. They passed him the joint, was like, oh, what you like? So he picked that joint off of there. Funk Master Flex, how many classic freestyle sessions have we had? All of Rockefeller, not everybody you can possibly think of. His classic Funk Master Flex volumes, his albums, the Funk Master Flex albums that he had. I think he was signed to Loud. And you know, it's just big. He's just been big for the culture. Even though he's a little bit controversial. Flex, you my guy. Clue, Flex. Clue sound fabulous, man. I had that here. And he from Queens? Wait a minute. The Scale Tita. When you say he from Queens, shout out to Pusha. The Scale Tita. Dada. Scale. We gotta go with DJ Clue, man. Classic, man. He's from Queens. Classic, epic. Put the mixtape game down. Gotta go with Clue, man. He was on the show. Not the show. What was the name of the movie, man? With Damon. Backstage. He was on that. He had his old crew scheme. You know how many people Clue put on? Man, shout out to Clue, man. Shout out to Clue. Queens! Next topic. FuBu versus Karl Kani. Two strong black brands. So, you know, it was a very interesting time in the 90s, seeing all these artists, seeing the culture of hip-hop really make these clothing lines a little bit bigger. I saw Damon John, the creator of FuBu, recently, a great brother from Queens, talk about how he didn't even really like coerce LL into doing what he did. Like LL saw it, he was digging it. You know what I'm saying? They had mutual friends. He knew him, and he supported it. Said LL was going so hard to support it for real that he said the Force Bias thing and the Gap thing, and he was like, that was risky at the time because he could have really been sued by the Gap for doing that. He was like, that was risky, but it was big for FuBu. So, man, shout out to LL, Queen's brother, man. You already know he had his roses on the show. We all know we do that on the show. Get roses and get champagne, get that on the Crush Mike's platform. Always. I digress like I love. But yeah, Damon John, the FuBu thing was huge. Big was rocking FuBu. I definitely see Big in FuBu. I think it was in the Brat video. He had on that FuBu bubble. That was fire. Karl Kani, huge. The colorways that he was doing, nobody was doing that. I remember back in the days, Karl Kani said he used to have people call Macy's and say, yeah, y'all got that Karl Kani? Y'all got that Karl Kani? Call it different to Bloomingdale's. Y'all got that Karl Kani? To put his stuff in demand. That was genius. After a while, they like, man, where do we get this from? Like, he's in demand. Everybody's calling that for how do we get it? So that was a genius marketing plan. Like the cuts, the fabric of that time, nobody was doing what Karl Kani was doing. So he was real cutting edge. FuBu branding off into buying Coogee, that was huge. You know how I feel about Big, the Coogees. Oh my God. So that was huge, man. Like, shout out to them brothers once again. But on the Crush Mike's platform, excuse me, Jumble Mountain. Crush Mike's platform, we gotta pick a winner. FuBu or Karl Kani. FuBu or Karl Kani. FuBu or Karl. FuBu. Oh, David Jones from Queen FuBu. Oh! Sorry, I'm biased. If you're a millionaire, almost a billionaire from Queens, and you're on Shark Tank, and you were the reason why they created the concept, even though we're not talking about that specifically, you get the nod. Crush Mike. I'm biased. Sorry, show, damn it. Speak to the judge, argue with your keyboard. Sorry, y'all. Last topic. What do we got to talk about? Our background. Jaz the Rapper versus Official. Shout out to the URL, man. Shout out to Smack. Shout out to Beasley. Everybody over there. This is a barbecue bar fest. Two female MCs taking each other's knock off. I mean, they was going at it. A battle of the Titans, ball for ball, what you want. You have nothing. You don't belong here. I'm just what it is. Both of them giving you that same vibe. One from New Orleans. Official, I love that New Orleans draw. You heard me? That was probably a horrible rendition, but yeah, don't shoot me. I love you, Official. Don't do that. Don't do that. Jaz the Rapper, she from the crib, man. She from the crib. She from New York, man. You love it. You love it. You love it. And Jaz got bars. 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 Toughest dudes, man, if not tougher. I remember I seen Official battle Disaster. She went at his. It was beautiful. Digressing all over the stage today. But who won this battle? I really, really gotta say, this was a tough one. This was a real tough one. But we always got to pick a winner on the Crush Mike's platform. So really, I got to give it to, believe it or not, even though I'm hometown biased, Official Crush Mike's. Her balls is just too heavy, too consistent. There was just like haymakers, and she went in there not the favorite. So Jaz the Rapper, everybody loved Jaz the Rapper, URL baby. But Official went in there and punched her head off. Like, she punched her head off. Jaz the Rapper was a formidable opponent. This is a classic. This is why we talking about it on the platform, man. Main event. Shout out to them ladies, man. Y'all are dope. But what's crazy is when you see later, if you go into it, yeah, Buck, Crush Mics, we put you on. They got together, and now they do 2-on-2s. They support each other, and they real dope. Like, I'll put them up against just about any other 2-on-2 except DNA and K-Shine. No, not NWX. No. But yeah. As always, we thank our essential workers. We thank everybody out there doing what they need to do. Everybody, we opening up now a lot around the country. We just ask everybody to stay safe and still be mindful. You got to be sensitive to a lot of people who have family who lost their lives. It's just a lot going on, man. Going forward, we just need to be a little bit safer and just be a little bit more together in the spirit so that when things like this happen, we're all on one accord off the break anyway. So we got a better community and a better way to address things, and we funneling information a little bit better than maybe our administration may be able to give it to us sometimes. But that's another bad channel, another bad day. As always, we thank you for tuning in to Crush Mics. Remind you and urge you to keep the love and know that this New York cake is coming out, man. This project I got coming out, man. It is ridiculous. Like, I've listened to the tracks. Shout out to Dot Vieira. Shout out to Black Wilson. Shout out to Fever Leo. Shout out to OT Kilo. Shout out to my producer, Beat Drop. Shout out to Mike Nick. Shout out to Jux Diamonds. Anybody I forgot, man, like, y'all is real dope, man. I got some real dope. Shout out to Donnie ENT. I got some real dope artists on this project, man, that I've worked with, real talented. Shout out to Josiah Spellman. Shout out to Josano. I got everybody. That was everybody. Oh, no. P.A. Dre. Sorry, y'all. I had to get everybody. But I love all y'all, man. Check out for that New York cake. It'll be out July 3rd. July 3rd, mark that date. Special time. First single off that joint. Yeah. That joint is a problem. But until next time, keep the love. Crush Mics.